welcome to Chillin' Solo, and welcome back to The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game. And we are about to start Chapter 4. And when last we left the company, they were on their way out, setting out from the Shire to go on their adventure. Chapter 4. Here, Fatty Bolger halted. "Goodbye, Frodo," he said. "I wish you were not going into the forest. I only hope you will not need rescuing before the day is out. But good luck to you, today and every day." Chapter 4 is The Conspiracy in Crick Hollow. So the characters that we have for this one are Frodo, Fatty Bolger, Sam, Merry, and Pippin. The mandatory characters we have are Frodo, Fatty, and Merry. So we'll have those three, and then the choice of one of either Sam or Pippin for this one. We've got the threat deck just in case we need it for Sam, because he's the only one that will interact with it for this chapter. And our victory is again short. So one round, and we need to finish all the characters' objectives that we have chosen for the chapter. Okay, so let's have a look at our new character. We've got Fatty Bolger, who is cautious. His victory condition is that he needs to win exactly one trick. So no more, no less, exactly one, which could be difficult. His setup ability is that he gives a card to each other character, but doesn't get any back. So it tells us there also, just as a reminder, that Fatty therefore will play fewer tricks than all other characters. Now, you may have noticed that since we only have 4 cards in our hand, once Fatty deals out one card to each character, he'll only be left with 1 card in his hand, which would be tricky. So in the rule book, it tells us we have a special setup for this chapter when playing in solo mode. Once we have assigned Fatty to one of the hands, before we do his actual setup ability, when he dishes out cards to other characters, we're going to deal him an extra 5 cards. So he's going to have a total of 9 cards to start with, and he's going to deal 1 out to every other character. And then the other rule is that during the round, we will not deal extra cards to Fatty. He's just going to play out his hand as we see it. So let's think about where we want to send people. So we've got Fatty, who needs to win exactly 1 trick. He could win a hill card straight off the bat here, and then be left with fairly low cards. But again, he's going to get dealt extra cards anyway. Maybe that's a good place to put him. Merry needs to win 1 or 2. Maybe that's a good place for Merry to go, actually, and have Fatty down here, possibly. We don't want Fatty to have too many high cards, though. Maybe we'll put Merry down here. Although, I tell you what, since we've got a high hill card here, and we've got the 1, 3, and 4 hill card out, that might be a good opportunity to have Sam in the game. Oh, tough decision. I think Merry will get to switch with Frodo anyway. Yeah, maybe we'll put Merry down here, Fatty over here, and hope that the extra cards he gets will be something he can win with. I think I'm going to try that. Yeah, let's put Fatty over here. I'll take that off Frodo as well. We're going to give this hand to Fatty. We're going to give this hand to Sam. And hopefully the threat card he draws will be a 1, 3, or 4. The chances are pretty high with that. I bet I'll draw 2 now. Because we can just win that straight away. First trick. And then we'll get Merry over here. And hopefully with these cards he can win 1 or 2 tricks. So that's that done. Pippin, sorry, you're not in this one. Our lost card is up here. We've lost the 6 of mountains for this chapter. Let's give Frodo his ring token. No setup for him. Now we're going to Fatty Bolger's setup. So we're going to deal him an extra 5 cards. 1, 2. I've got some high cards. 3, 4, and wow, got all the high cards. 5. There's the 2 of hills. I mean, we can win the hill card regardless of what happens now. So Fatty gets to dish 1 card out to each character. So let's give the 7 of hills to Sam. I'll just guarantee him winning that. I want to give Merry a fairly low card, I think. So let's give him the 2 of hills. Why not? Move him over a little bit. Give him the 2 of hills. And Frodo, give him the 8 of mountains, because then give him the 8 of mountains, and Frodo can use that to for Sam to break the rings, because he doesn't have any mountains. Slide these over. There we go. Fatty can come back in a little bit. Right. Okay, so that's that done. Let's have a go. Sam's set up now. We've got to draw a threat card. Let's see which one of the 4 he needs to win a 2. It was going to be the 2 as well. Right, so Sam needs to win the 2 of hills, which should be easy enough. He can exchange with Frodo if we want him to. Do we want to? Do we want to? I mean, we could just give Frodo the 5 of rings, and then that's another easy win for Frodo to get some rings. Do we want to exchange something with Mary instead? Yeah, let's switch. Let's give Frodo the 5 of rings, and we're going to give Sam the 1 of hills, and then we're not going to exchange with Mary. So let's go. I'm going to start with breaking the rings, I think. So let's do that. We'll start with playing the 8 of mountains. Fatty doesn't have a mountain, so he's going to get rid of his 8 of shadows. We don't want him to have too many high cards. Sam doesn't have a mountain, so he's going to play the ring, the 3 of rings, breaking the rings, so we can now lead with them. And Mary has to play his 7 of mountains, giving that win to Frodo, and that's his first ring. We can get rid of these black riders now. We've dealt out a card. So that's 1 ring for Frodo. We don't need to keep track of how many tricks people win, because Pippin's not in this game. As long as Mary only wins 1 or 2 and Fatty wins 1, then we're fine. That's that. Let's deal out new cards. Nothing goes to Fatty. So 1 Frodo, 1 to Sam, and 1 to Mary. Okay. So with Frodo again. We're going to play the 1 of shadows, so we want Sam to get the control of the play. Fatty is going to get rid of his 5 of shadows. Sam has to play his 6 of shadows, and yep, we'll have the 5 of mountains be played from Mary. That gives Sam the win there. Okay. Now we'll deal out some new cards. 1 to Frodo, 1 to Sam, and 1 to Mary. So Sam now is going to play his 8 of hills. Mary is going to play the 2 of hills. Frodo doesn't have a hill, so he's just going to play his 4 of forests. And Fatty has to play the 3 of hills, giving Sam that win. That trick includes the 2 of hills, which is the one he needed to win. That's Sam's objective complete. We need to get Fatty a win before he runs out of cards, so let's do that now. We need to steal some cards out first, actually. Got 2 of shadow there. We've got 3 of mountain here for Sam, and we've got 6 of hills for Mary. So we're going to play the 3 of forests from Sam. Mary's going to play his 6 of forest. And Frodo doesn't matter, he's not got any. He's going to play the 2 of shadows. Fatty's going to play his 8 of forests, giving Fatty his win. No, he doesn't want to win anymore. Let's deal out some cards again. 3 of Shadows, Frodo. We've got 5 of Forest for Sam. And we've got a 4 of Rings for Mary. Okay. So Fatty won that trick. He's going to start with the 1 of Forest, meaning Sam has to play his 5 of Forests. And Mary has to play his 7 of Forest. And Frodo is just going to play the 3 of Shadows, giving Mary that win. So he's won 1 of his possible 2 there. Deal out some more cards. 1 to Frodo, 1 to Sam, and 1 to Mary. We're out of our deck, so this is everything we've got left to play with. We just need to get Frodo his rings, make sure Mary doesn't win, and make sure Fatty doesn't win this one. But Mary won the last one, so he's going to lead. He's going to lead with, it doesn't really matter too much. Let's have him lead with a ring, right? Why not? We can lead with the rings now. He's going to lead with a ring. Frodo is going to lead with, play his 5 of rings. Fatty plays his 4. Sam plays his 7 hills. That's a win for Frodo. That is 2 more rings for him. 1, 2. Fatty is now out of the game, and he has won exactly 1 trick. Fatty's objective is complete. Okay, back to Frodo to start. He's going to start with the 2 of rings. Sam's going to play the 3. Mary will play the 7. Another win for Frodo. That's his 4th ring. That is objective complete for Frodo. So we just need to make sure Mary wins a maximum of 1 more trick. So Frodo's going to lead with the 4 of mountains, 1 of mountains, 6 of hills. Frodo wins. Frodo leads with the 2 of mountains, 2 of forests, 5 of hills. Frodo wins again. And then 1 of ring, 1 of hill, 4 of hills. Frodo wins again. Mary has won 1 or 2 tricks. Yes, he has only won 1. That is objective complete. And that is chapter 4-1. There we go. That was a fun one. Introducing Fatty into the mix, who has to win exactly 1 trick, which can be a bit tricky sometimes, especially when you've got other characters that need to win low amount of tricks as well. Having Sam in the mix might have helped that a little bit, you know, giving him the ability to win a couple of tricks if needed. I think we lucked out having all the low hill cards at the start of the game, giving Sam the win straight off the bat there. So yeah, it was good. Hope you all enjoyed watching it, and I will see you on the next one where we go for chapter 5. See you later.